Hey everyone, it's Robin and Willow. Thank you so much for joining us today. Today we're going to make delicious chickpea brownies. Let's get started.
Chickpea brownies? Oh yeah! Let's get started by assembling all the ingredients and then measure it out. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and grab yourself an 8 by 8 inch square pan. 4 large eggs go into the Vitamix or blender. All the ingredients go into the Vitamix. 1 15.5-ounce can of chickpeas drained and rinsed, 1 cup of sugar, and blend that for about 15 seconds. Save the Aquafaba, that's the fluid drained from the can of chickpeas, as an option. I'll show you what to do with that later if you just like to play around in the kitchen like I do. So let's check on that. It looks great. Yellow and thick. So it's all blended well. And now we're going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a half teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, 1.5 cups semi-sweet or bittersweet chocolate chips, and I'm using Ghirardelli. Blend that at high speed until thick, smooth, and chocolatey. And you'll know it's chocolatey because you'll be able to smell it like I am right now. It smells wonderful. You know, like you're walking in the mall and you walk past that chocolate place, whatever it's called? That's wonderful. I think I got an air bubble. Let me shake that out. Just make sure all the chocolate chips are blended really well. It only takes about 30 seconds. Lickety-split. And there you go. Look at that. Nice thick brownie batter. Pour it into that prepared baking dish. I lined mine with some parchment paper and put a little butter on the bottom to make it parchment paper stick really well. And look how thick that brownie batter is. And I really want to scrape and get all the bits out. Don't want to waste any. My Vitamix is a workhorse in my kitchen. Gets a lot of use. So again, make sure that oven is preheated to 350 degrees. Got it all out, and now you want to do a little shake, shake, shake. And then for a decorative touch, you can add some extra chips on top. And then pop it in the oven. And when the cake comes out, it looks like this. I don't see any chickpeas. Wonderful, and it smells great. So it is rested here for 20 minutes, and I'm going to lift it out and unmold it and take a sample. I can't wait. And then we'll get on to the Aquafaba whipped cream just to show you what that's like. At this point, you can cut the cake into squares and enjoy. My husband likes to eat the brownie squares with chocolate ice cream, which is a great idea. Any flavor of ice cream really would go with this. And look at that, it looks great. It's very moist and dense, just like a regular brownie. I'm going to do a taste test. It's scrumptious, sweet, gooey, and very addicting because I'm going to eat throughout this video. And they're gluten-free too, if that matters to you. And on to the Aquafaba. So 1/4 cup of that chickpea liquid, Add 1 tablespoon of pure maple syrup and 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla. Now this recipe comes from forksoverknives.com, and they also have a book out. Years ago I went through yoga teacher training, and my guru asked us all to go vegan for a summer. So no dairy, no animal products. And I know I made this previously and we liked it, but I just don't remember what it was like. So I want to do this again. I didn't want to throw out the chickpea liquid. So you beat that on high for about 5 or 6 minutes. And I remember that my chickpeas were reduced sodium, so I decided to add a pinch of salt there, because everything should have maybe a touch of salt to look better, to taste better, that is. And it's not pure white. It's not really whipped cream. It's more like a meringue and very foamy. So you want to beat that until it forms thick peaks, and you'll see that in a little bit. There it is. Foamy, meringue-like, and it works. It's a fun little experiment with Aquafaba. Now let's plate it up. Nice big piece of brownie here. And put a nice scoop of quote unquote whipped cream on top of that. See how stiff that is? Now it's off-white and very foamy. Delicious. I don't see any chickpeas. No one will know. Certainly doesn't taste anything like chickpeas. Tastes definitely like Ghirardelli chocolate. Now the whipped cream is very mild. It's foamy. It has a hint of maple and vanilla, and it's delicious. Willow's trying to tell me that there's a storm brewing outside, and we should go outside and check and see what's going on. That's what she's trying to tell me through her eyes.